Cannonball Binks here, and we have a brand new awesome card to manipulate your opponent's board in Marvel Snap, and that is Cannonball, the 5 energy 8 power. On reveal, move the highest power enemy card here away. If you can't, destroy it with a rock. So there's a lot of ways you can think about this deck. You could really try a junky deck and kind of fill your opponent's board and then try and get the destroy. But I think it's just like a manipulation tool to be able to slap away your opponent's strongest card, especially with the interaction with Blob, where Blob can't move, so he always gets destroyed. This card is an absolute menace. I wanted to pull back a Binks Classic in HogC Ramp to show off this card. So the goal of HogC Ramp is to be able to both slow our opponent down with Sandman and Doc Ock, which can be used as a really good control tool, and then be able to manipulate the board with things like Heimdall, Magento, and now the brand new Cannonball to, while we're only playing 1 card per turn, still be able to kind of dictate and control what our opponent is doing at the same time. Nebula is our early card. I think it's just an amazing card in any Sandman ramp. It can really ramp up, and just getting it down early is great. We have both Daredevil and Jeff. Daredevil is great to just know what your opponent's going to do on 5, so as you're trying to manipulate the board, you know what they're going to do, so where everything will kind of land and not really have to guess. We also have Jeff in here, which is really great to just play early and have something that can move around, but also it allows us on turn 7, if we play Electro, to be able to play a 5-drop as well as Jeff to get a little bit of extra power, which is great. We have Electro and Wave in here. No Corvus Glaive. You can maybe try Corvus Glaive instead of Electro, but I think that we wanted to pull away and go for a more classic style. Sandman is here to be able to take our opponent down, which I think is really, really important. I think that, you know, being able to stop our opponent and really mess with them with the sand is really great. Doc Ock into Heimdall is a really powerful combo. We could Doc Ock, pull all their cards right. If they just have a huge advantage there, we can then Heimdall it away and move that 10 power somewhere else. The Magento, and then the Orca is really great. We can Heimdall, move our cards, and then Orca. A lot of people don't play around you being able to slam 16 power on the single turn, which is really cool. Overall, the deck went great. We were, I think, about 55% win rate. We were cube positive. Maybe not the best Cannonball deck that you can find, but if you're looking for something fun, awesome to use your shiny new tool, this deck is for you. As always, if you're enjoying this content, make sure to hit the like button. Check down below, make sure you're subscribed, and catch you live at twitch.tv/Binks_plays. Enjoy. You peace. We got Glaive, a Psylocke. Okay, there's a chance that they're going to attack us with a Prof X. Most likely would be left, I think. They're going to Prof. I think if they're going to Prof X here, left would be the most likely target. We'll use the Sandman to try and get around that. They go middle. Oof. That is painful. That is painful, I will not lie. Okay, well they know that we can Prof X them here. It's actually really cool is we could Prof X into like Cannonball Jeff. Is very strong. So they're now ahead right. They have a vision. We're going to Prof X left. I think we can even snap on this. Because whatever they play, we just murk it with Cannonball. They'll be ahead right. We'll snap. They should know that they're giving us a Prof X, but maybe they're just not afraid. They could also have Goliath, huh? They've done very little digging in their deck, though, so I don't think we can respect Goliath here. But Goliath actually loses to Jeff. So this should kind of cover all of our bases. We have Jeff to win middle. We have Cannonball to murk the vision. They could have also Jeff. No, because they can't play Goliath with it. So this beats everything. Blob? Oh. I've wanted a Blob. I've wanted a Cannonball Blob for so long. Go for the head, baby. Let's go. What a perfect game. First person to play a card here adds their power to the top. Interesting. I didn't have Doc Ock in there. Rally Stone. Rally's often disappointing, as they say. Let's hit the snap button. Let's go Electro. And we go into Dr. Octopus middle. Stopping them from utilizing Krakoa. If Grand Central 2 is a backup, we can always Heimdall our Octopus left if we get access to it. Mobius! Unafraid. We play 2 cards left. But I consider us in a very good position here. Power. Mocking. Thanos, no Shang-Chi. Blob. Okay. What if we get a giant cannonball to kill the blob? What if we get a giant cannonball to kill the blob, chat? Oh my gosh. Giant Magento. Still giant. What does Magento do? It pulls the Cold Obsidian and pulls the Mobius. And I think this is just a pretty easy dub here, right? Auto win left. Right's hard. Cannonball would be 18. It loses 16 from there, brings them to 22. Jeff isn't enough. That's tough. We'll just have to hope. I mean, they didn't have Shang-Chi before. Maybe they don't now. But they're going to be fulfilled, right? They play a card left. We pull these 2, right? And then a third card comes out. So I think we're fine. They should be board locked. Be board locked here. If it's exactly Shang-Chi, we're in trouble. No, because we could move Jeff and then play Orca, I think. Yeah, we can move Jeff and play Orca. We win by 1. Wow, what a game. Right, 18. No plays for them except for Jeff left. They didn't respect it. They didn't respect it. The Thanos killer. Jeff, Electro, Sandman. Extra middle for the slight buff. Okay, very happy we didn't get Wave. Wave can always be an issue with Mobius around, man. Sandman's great for us. I think it's definitely the play over Cannonball. We probably snap into Sandman. They haven't done too terribly much. Jeff is also, like, they have an extra Jeff, which is a little scary. So they could play, like, card Jeff after the Sandman. But hopefully we have the power to overcome that. Reality's often disappointing, by the way. Okay. I like Magento, right? Finish with Cannonball and something. They could play right to stop. They don't. Oh, you're so dead, dude. Oh, you're so dead. It's such a beautiful thing. What should I do with these? With Jeff, though. Obviously, we just murdered this blob. Do you ever find ourselves in some trouble? Eliath is an issue? They play Eliath, we just play Jeff left, I think. Eliath is obviously an issue, but we just murk this blob to oblivion. Boom! To the head. Nice rock, buddy. Hi, Jeff. Victory. Having a way to just destroy early blobs with a 5-8 as opposed to a 4-3 is kind of sick with it. It's nice that we know that they're Phoenix Force. No ramp, Sag. With Daredevil right. I don't know. I guess we hope we get Jeff, Electro, Wave next turn. None of which are, like, amazing, but can give us some outs. I would take anything. They're just playing everything left. Okay. Allowed to do that. Nothing, huh? Maybe we Doc Ock. Doc Ock can be good if they have like destroy cards in hand. And we can finish with like a Doom or something. Okay, they have multiple men. Nico, copy spell. Okay, we get to know what they'll play, which is nice. It's a Phoenix Force. Nothing's been destroyed, right? This won't be able to move. They get to 12. Doc Ock just beats it. Yeah, Doc Ock just beats it, right? I think Orca left's our best play. You can think about Doom to just get middle even stronger, but I don't think they have any way to augment right. I think that we just play an Orky boy. Go up plus 16, that means they have to get plus 7 middle left, plus 9 middle. It's very hard to do. Aisu! Got a bit lucky there, no ramp and still finding a win. Rare with this deck, but you gotta find those when you can. No ramp. We're ready to retreat if they snap. More than ready to retreat. Mobius. So we just wave. It's not ideal. But then we can go like Doom Heimdall maybe. Find a win. But just not that scary. I mean, obviously they can rip a Loki this turn. Put us into a little bit of a bad spot. I played Wave, and it doesn't do anything. Because of Mobius, so we didn't draw 5-drop. A disaster. Move my card, you piece. Do we have any outs? It's just so rare that we have any outs, right? We have Prio too, is the problem. Probably cover 8 points right. Maybe they don't though. Maybe they don't expect the Orca. Oh, whatever. Oh my gosh, my Orky boy. My Orky boy, you're there for me! Victory. 2 terrible games missing ramp. I didn't play anything the whole game, but Orca's just enough, man. Still drawing a 5 is very good. It's Wolverine. Where are you landing? Landing left. Okay. Sandman for next turn is quite nice. Just try and take a win left. We don't want to give them more access to cards for their MODOK. Gentle left should pretty much sure up a win. Sandman's an okay 5 to play. We'd certainly prefer Cannonball. Maybe Doc Ock. I'm not sure if we'd like Doc Ock better. Doc Ock can be kind of scary against discard decks. It all depends. If Doc Ock right, Heimdall middle or something could be pretty good. Shawarma. Would you pull the Hellcat left, which could be beneficial? Could be bad? All depends. Your perspective of things. Looks like we're stuck in Sandman. We could Doc Ock too. We could certainly Doc Ock. That is an possible option for us. They have Prio, so if they MODOK, the Doc Ock pulls their guy out of hand and a bunch of swarms. That might be good. Well, Sandman stops them. Well, they don't have Dracula down. Sandman stops their swarm assault. probably worthwhile. They discard. Discarded 2 swarms, so they just have 4 swarms. So all I can play is 1 swarm here. Or their top deck. Could be pretty strong. Heimdall left is looking juicy. We have to do something about left. Can't just lose it on the board. They could have something else that discards that they drew. Is Cannonball ever an option here? I don't know. I kind of like Heimdall left. Sandman beats a single swarm here. This should beat single swarm left. Discard card could be an issue, but I think Heimdall left is our best out. All depends on what they top deck. Like, discard card left is kind of hard to beat. No one really expects the Heimdall. Are they leaving? Yo! The Sandman! Coming in the clutch. Any deck that's going to run Nightcrawler is probably kind of like a swarmy type deck. The Zabu to stop the Nebula. Teton. Very nice for us. Allows us with Sandman to play big card Jeff. We have the Magenta left now, right? Magenta left is just too juicy. It's just simply too good. Let's Sandman next turn. What do they get? Double Wolfsbane? We actually, no, we still want the Wong. Okay. Ooh, with Heimdall? Like, Doc Ock right, Heimdall middle is pretty good. Even Heimdall and Jeff. And they just play their top deck middle. See what cards you got, buddy. It's a little scary. 2 hits left is great. Odin's a little annoying too. 3 hits left is wonderful. And they're full filled right. Do we have a card that beats that? We don't. It's a bit scary. All they have is a top deck. I think Heimdall middle, Jeff middle still wins. It could be Negasonic, so we'll Jeff middle, Heimdall middle. Oh, we can't. Huh. Negasonic's scary, but with this, like, on reveal version, I think it's a bit less likely. Negasonic gets them to 16, this gets us to 15. This would really hurt. It would not feel good. They didn't play anything? Not playing anything is crazy. Why don't they play anything? Must be like death. Why wouldn't they play anything? I can't think of a single card that would be in their hand that they wouldn't play. I don't know. You take it though. Oh, it's a 1 cost. Yeah, it must be like an Iceman or something. We'll wave it out. Certainly have Killmonger to worry about. I think Doc Ock right goes pretty hard. Any world we go Doom? So you can Doc Ock next turn, right? Opponent snapped. It's just Doc Ock right. Doc Ock right and a Cannonball. Depends on how many cards they can play. They can't play all that many. Doc Ock was pretty hard. We're ended turn. Okay, so we get their whole hand. Death. Goliath. Skillmonger for a Nebula. Venom, obviously terrible. But they're still top decking, right? Still in top deck mode. Still have some outs here. We're gonna have to find a way to win left though, which is probably gonna be very hard. We have to go Cannonball left, try and move the X-23 right, if possible. This is tough. All they can play is Wolverine, that's great. It was middle. Middle is very bad for us. Only play one card. One card should be enough though. Cannonball middle isn't that good. Anything they play middle beats us. I think unless they go exactly right, which is kind of psycho. Yeah, their top deck left could be like Deadpool. Whatever. Go for it. Oh my gosh! Imagine getting a retreat there. It must be Deadpool, right? Holy. Okay, Rhino. Venom. Might just be Rock, man. Might be double Rock. The Rocks don't matter nearly as much anymore. I think we just have to pass, brother. Oh, they passed too. It's really nice. I think we Sandman left, try and get ahead. Definitely shouldn't be snapping, I don't think. Hopefully they go right. Them going right would be really, really good for us. Them going left, we have Heimdall outs. By the way. Hear me out. I think they go right very often. Them going right makes a lot of sense. This hits this right, we win. They go right, we hit Jane Foster right, we win. Oh! Dude, these wins without hitting ramp are crazy! Spooky scary. Could just reality stone that though. Please ramp me. Please ramp me. That is ramp. Cannonball's pretty good. If I ever move the Jeff, try and win right. Get like Magento. Move the Jeff right is scary. I think we take it. We're only on 3. Okay, the Reality Stone TVA. Probably good for us, honestly. I think we can Magento this Mobius away. Left. Guarantee a win there. Especially with Doom and stuff. Looks like the Jeff move was worth. Could play like Coal Obsidian left, but this beats it, which is really nice. Especially with Doom. Don't really want to move Mobius middle, give him +2. It's not awful, but not what we want to see. Could also just go for right. Go for everywhere. Name is Jeff. Find stone. Stone. Okay, they probably move like Mobius back middle or something. But I would argue we're still in the position to win. Still in a great position to win. I think if we literally just go like Doc Ock, Cannonball, we very often win. Don't really care about the Castle Blackstone anymore. Just pull a card out of their hand. They might even fulfill middle already. I And we'll see. We could pull their blob and again Cannonball it, which is my favorite thing to do now in the history of Marvel Snap. But Doc Ock should give them some troubles no matter what. Like, Vision getting pulled is probably the scariest thing. But it's not all that scary. Oh, they can't play next turn. I guess they can move Jeff left and play. I mean, rude, but I mean, we just win. It is rude, but like they can only play right.
I am inevitable.
Wait, do we have a card that wins middle? Yeah, we can just kill the Mobius. We just move the Mobius away. Yeah, even with the Jeff going left and the Mobius going left, we're still fine. Let's go, dude! The Thanos killer! The Thanos killer is real!
Binks, binks, binks. I hope you like the vibe. Binks, binks. Like and subscribe. Binks, binks. I hope you like the vibe. Binks, binks. Like and subscribe.